I think we just play a little basic shoot the cans off the
Now, see the sarsaparilla
yeah,
bottles on the
there we
base
go.
there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Sunset sarsaparilla. What has she given us? She's given us a varmint rifle for those varmints.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight.
Nope.
Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help you aim.
There we go.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway.
You're right,
Critters are
Catherine.
attracted
No
to it.
geese.
Why don't you come
All
along?
the animals are mildly
Follow me.
irradiated.
It's just down to the
There are
southeast.
cows, but they do have two heads. Let's just do a little quick save there. Yeah, there are cows with two heads. There are like bighorns, which are kind of goatish creatures. I can't remember what their specific irradiated feature is, but they definitely have one. But we're off to shoot geckos with sunny smiles. Geckos are just like little nasty lizard monsters. Oop. This is nice dog Cheyenne. Don't worry, nothing bad happens to Cheyenne. 50-story nuclear goose. I also thought sarsaparilla was a crazy future drink. I'd never ever heard of it before. I still have never tasted it or any such thing. If you wanted two of anything on the cow, I'm not sure it would be a head.
Hear that up on the roof behind me there?
You're perfectly correct.
We got some geckos to clear out.
But
Bunch of little monsters is what
so
they are.
doubling the number
Seems
of
like Doc
eyes on a
Mitchell treats more
cow
gecko bites
is
than
literally a
anything else.
nightmare.
Let's see
Like
if we can get
the
a little
eyes are the
closer.
most terrifying
If
part
we
of
move
a cow.
quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Yeah, so sneak up on some little geckos. Just gonna use this crappy weapon that she gave me because the geckos are not particularly threatening.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
So if you look in the little compass in the bottom left corner, you can see there's some little red icons that show there's hostile creatures, which are these little wandering lizardy dudes. Sarsaparilla's like dandelion and burdock. I fucking love dandelion and burdock. Oh, now I'm in danger already. Well, get dead, danger lizard. There we go. Did you learn about sarsaparilla in some sort of crazy real-world way? How normal of you.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Yes, I
Shouldn't
like
take more than a
caps.
couple minutes,
Caps are
especially
like
the 2 of us. Come with me.
the sort of future money. There's no good in-game reason given for no longer using actual currency, actual like printed and minted money that we have now. And they've started using bottle caps because you can still find money in the game. So yeah, it's a bit of a mystery why they've made that change. Oh, where is? Oh, there she is. How do I run? Not that, not that, not that. Well, maybe we won't run then. No, Catherine, it's a nuclear future gecko. Oh no. Alright, I better not shoot that person?
Come on.
Where are the other geckos? Still says I'm in danger, but I have no idea why.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to
It's
draw
just a
water,
normal dog.
and here.
Just a
you can have what
normal
I
dog.
got. You look thirsty.
Oh, thank you very much. Purified water. Don't mind if I do. Right. Empty whiskey bottle, empty bottle. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. Folks have come to accept you for your helpful nature. People of Good Springs, don't hate me. So I can't cook anything just now. For some reason I can't even make gecko snakes. Oh, it's because I don't have enough survival skill. Okay, well, that might be something we have to sort out. Oh no! Oh dear. Well... Oh, well, I mean, I guess she's not using her caps anymore. That person was supposed to survive. I don't think I've ever had them just get killed at the last minute like that before. Right, so I am going to be taking pretty much everything that's not nailed down because there's a sort of like a crafting and repairing system in this game. So you can see in the bottom right hand corner there's like a little bar marked CND. That's the condition of the weapon I've got equipped. Because it's below the two little black arrows, it means it's doing less damage than it could do.
Oh, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well,
Okay, see you in a bit, Justin.
Best to accept it. But you did what you promised, staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Well, since we are playing in
then.
hardcore mode,
We'll need a couple ingredients to get
I
started.
would definitely like to
Gonna
know
want
how
some
to
xander root
use
and a
xander
brock
root and a
flower.
brock flower.
Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Lovely. So I think she's just gonna chill by that campfire there for now, and we can sort of come back to that quest whenever we want. Okay. Just gonna have a little rummage around this area, see what's going on. See if I can find anything more useful than empty booze bottles. Empty, 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 empty. Empty. Do not want a harmonica. Do not want to sleep just now. It's just another campfire. It's telling me to enter VATS, push V, but there's no enemies around that I can see, so I'm not sure what it is expecting from me. VATS is kind of a nifty little... Oh, look, there are still some bugs in this game, even though I've got the unofficial bug fixing patch installed. Yeah, so VATS is sort of... You enter like a slow-mo mode, and the time slows down really drastically, and you can sort of make some cold shots. So you can kind of aim specifically at people's heads if you want to headshot them, or their feet if you want to... Well, maybe not their feet, their legs if you want to cripple them, and that kind of thing. Well, that's a xander root. I can't remember how many. See, so red icons on my bar is an indication of bad guys, so there's some nasty stuff up there. I think it might just be more geckos. but we'll see. Yes, I can see one now. How about we save and then... Oh. I feel like there's a button to melee hit and just whack the sucker with my gun. However, I'm not sure what it is. And all I managed to do there was just change my viewpoint a couple of times, so maybe I'll just leave that for now. Have a look in the configuration. Brock flower, that was definitely something that Sunny smiles, not Sandy nothing. Okay. So there's still more baddies up here. While I deal with them, I might just chat a little bit about why I decided to stream. And there's a few reasons really. Partly it's because quite a few people that I know have been streaming during this sort of lockdown period and using it as a way to kind of stay in touch with friends. For me, hanging out with my friends, playing video games and just chilling has always been a big part of the time that we spend together, so it's sort of a natural thing to do. So I've been watching a lot of my friends stream videos. Like Jono's been streaming Hollow Knight, Tom's been streaming various things, Sekiro and that kind of thing, and others. So my stealth is not very good yet. So yeah, it was, well, okay, that was really helpful. Thanks Vats. So yeah, it just was natural for me to do that as well. Because as much as I do enjoy watching people play video games and hanging out in chat, I also enjoy being the person who's playing video games. It's been my sort of, I guess, my primary hobby for, I would say, most of my life. Aside from the occasional break to read a book or something like that. So yeah, it was kind of natural for me to take the other seat for once. And then also, I did think that maybe I'd just record YouTube videos. However, I tried that yesterday and it was just a shambles. Yeah, my video recorded only like a third of the screen. Oh, well, this is not looking super good for us right now, actually. You might be about to see me take my first death. Because we're playing in hardcore mode, stim packs don't just immediately heal us. They heal over time. Let's switch to the better weapon. So we get some of these weapons because I've got all of the expansion packs and they include a little bit of starting gear. Sometimes I try to be super noble and not use them because you know, because they're kind of a little bit overpowered compared to the stuff you're kind of meant to start with. However, if I'm about to get killed by geckos, I have lost my nobleness and I just don't want to die. As you can see, that dispatched them pretty quickly, comparatively strong compared to the crappy varmint rifle I had before. Yeah, geckos are very tough sometimes. Hi, Dan! Yeah, but it's not so bad when we can literally just blast their heads off. So let's put that away. Nope, put it away. So I am, despite the fact that I have been gaming for a really, really long time, as I said, I am supremely bad at video games. Oh, what a mess. Gross. Yeah, so I will constantly be hitting the wrong button, opening menus, closing menus, randomly equipping bits and pieces of just generally being extremely frustrating. Oh, my repair is not high enough. Okay. They're definitely not cute. They're extremely mean. So... Oh, Johnny's dead. Whoever Johnny was. I'm not sure what... Ah, okay. This is something from the Wacky Wasteland. I'm not sure if he has... I don't think he's got these cards and these balls in the standard game. Ah, there we go. He's got some glasses, so we can put them on and no longer be down a perception, so that's nice. I'm just going to take all his ammo as well on this camera, why not? Yeah, if you are expecting an extremely smooth gameplay experience, just gonna have a little nap. It doesn't heal us in hardcore mode. Okay, I need to remember that. Otherwise I'll just be like trying to sleep all over the place and it won't be doing us any good. Yeah, so I'm not the person to watch if you want if you just want to watch like flawless gameplay. Even games that I have played for hundreds and hundreds of hours. In fact, this is a game I've played for hundreds and hundreds of hours. Even just on Steam, I've got over 200 hours in it. And I played a lot of it on a friend's PlayStation when it was out on that as well. Yeah, I'm still no good. So that's me pressing the wrong button is something that's unlikely to change. I would recommend not hugging the geckos that are literally trying to bite your face off. If it's not trying to bite your face off, it's probably fine.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine.
What's a PlayStation?
Right,
some sort of console? I don't know.
Powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Alright, Sunny smiles. Let's make some healing powder. I'll make 2, why not? Is that the right thing?
Not bad,
yeah,
see?
there we go.
All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever.
Yes, you can make bullets as well, right, I think.
I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
I mean, so I am going to do that, however, purely for game reasons and not because I'm planning on, you know, setting up shop in this little town or anything like that. We're not going to be here for very long. But, you know, there's more quests and such like that we can do. I do need to remember how to recover my health in hardcore mode though. I'm sort of hoping it's not just through stim packs or we'll run out of them quite quickly. See the above point about not being very good at games. Oh yeah, Suave Gambler hat. It's the Indiana Jones in a fridge. It didn't save him from this nuclear detonation. Because that's not how fridges work. resting. So I don't know, Sam. I did have a little lie down in that mattress over there on that hilltop, but it didn't recover my health. Maybe I just need to do it somewhere that's not just out on a cliff top. And not everyone. So that's extremely poor. Not everyone in the post-apocalyptic wasteland is trying to kill you and steal all your stuff. Some people. Ooh, nice stash of stuff there. Some people, you know, are trying to set up towns and make civilization again, make civilization happen again. Not so much us, but these people in this town, you know, they're trying. Hey, Peter. Can't watch properly this evening. Well, that's fine. We're just chilling with some Fallout New Vegas, just having a relaxed time. Just explaining to people that not everybody in post-apocalyptic wastelands wants to kill you and take your stuff. Just a lot of them. What are you and Vicky watching? Anything good? Huge if true. It is in fact. Oh, here we go. These are the longhorns that I was talking about. Oh, bighorners. So called presumably because of their big horns. They've only got one head though, which makes them much preferable to Brahmin. So yeah, we're just gonna carry on doing as we were asked, really. Wonder where Easy Pete has gone. Ah, there it is. Evening.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
That's fine, Peter. I hope you have a nice evening with Vicky. Yeah, that guy is a big problem, but I'm sure we'll be fine.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
What was your
Looks
argument
like our
all
little
about?
town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Well, that's your own fault.
Cobb hasn't exactly been looking for Ringo too hard. I think he's afraid that Ringo will ambush him, which is probably true.
Where is he?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Well, fair enough.
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Well, what are you going to do about
like
it?
Sonny will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
What are powder
Chain
gangers?
gangs, really. The NCR
What's
brought
powder
them in
gangers,
from California
Precious?
to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Well, that's not what real life would teach us about prison reform and
Alright.
release. Who attacked
Not
me?
much, other than there were a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my
Mighty
radio
Muffin
to the
Powder
floor
Gangers.
by accident.
I really
been
hope they
working
don't have
since.
Zords. That would make our fight much more difficult.
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole
I'd get
stretch
pretty
by
mad
if
if you
it seemed like
shot
it's
at me as well, to
radioactive,
be
which
honest.
it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
What'll I do
If
if
you were
I
able to
help
get Ringo
Ringo?
out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount.
Love
Of course,
me a
helping
discount.
Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
Well, they haven't offered me any discounts. Not even going to countenance that offer. That option, even.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside.
So I don't actually
There'd be
think
caps in
I
it for you.
can fix her
I do like
radio.
to hear what's going on in the world.
I think my
And that Mr. New Vegas seems
I
like
think my
such a
repair skill
gentleman.
is not actually high enough. But we'll be fine. Anything interesting
There's
going on in
always
the
something
world?
interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
I don't know, guys, but I think the game wants me to get it into my head that there's going to be something going on
Be
with
careful out there.
NCR and the Legion, you know, by the dam. So we get 14 skill points. We've got quite a good intelligence score, so I'm going to put my repair up to 25 because there was already something I couldn't do because it wasn't that high. It might have been disarming a trap. Let's have some more survival because we might starve to death in the wasteland otherwise. And science, because everyone loves a bit of science. And now we get a perk. Have they tried turning the radio off and on again? I'm sure they have. I'm sure people in the wasteland know tricks like turning it off and on again. So the thing is, none of these perks are super good, but you have to choose one of them. So I'm always inclined to just take intense training and get an extra stat point, just until the more interesting perks unlock. Can't believe NCR are touring again. They're not so much touring, they're just sort of performing nightly concerts at the dam. I think I want an extra bit of explosives, lockpick, and energy weapons. Why does perception give you a bonus to explosives? Who can say? Endurance would give us some extra survival, which might be nice. See, intelligence gives us extra skill points, which is just super good. There is a way to min-max this game, basically, where you just put all your initial points into intelligence, and then you just get so many skill points that having low stats doesn't matter too much. Black Widow is usually fun. I mean, it can be fun, but well, I haven't taken it now, so it's too late really. No way to go back from here. I'm just gonna have some luck. Luck's nice. Okay, where's your broken radio, Trudy? Is it this? Repair of 20 or greater. I can repair that. There we go. Where's those caps you told me about?
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
Yep, that's an explosion. I fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it.
Yeah, all I
Here's
did
some
was turn the
caps for
on
the
button
work.
on. Well, I can't do that.
You're welcome.
I
So
think
can
in
I
this
get you
game, if
anything?
you don't have the required skill number, you simply
careful
just fail. If it's 16 out of 20, it's just like, nope. That doesn't mean you've got a low chance, it just means you're just gonna fail.